And welcome back to Pokemon Go Japanese Nuzlocke, using Nuzlocke. Once you step in here, you'll get pulled out. And this is another Rocket executive in the Heart Gold Soul Silver. Nope, Dragonite. Doesn't look like a Dragonite much. It's more like a Charizard, I don't know why. But then again, this was, you have to remember this was kinda, this was back when there was limitations on what you could do with them Pokemon sprites, well, in terms of overall sprites anyway. Anyway, instead of Lance taking on the executive, you have to take on the executive and he takes on the Rocket Bunt. This is actually, they don't have any names, it's just Rocket Executive in this version. They actually do get names and redesigns basically. Anyway, she starts off with an Arbok. Or as the anime likes to call it, a Charbok. For some reason. Anyway, I'm at a disadvantage here. Grow my Ampharos. This level I might just use Blair there, but I can know Blair if I remember correctly. And what Blair does is it basically it either takes down your speed or it paralyzes you. Oh, and it went down easily. Oh, Typhlosion. Whatever the Japanese name is, because I've forgotten it. I think it's Fushihama. Of course, I remember Bloom's Japanese name, but I don't remember Typhoon. That's just typical me, isn't it? And it's down, thank God. And the last Pokemon, Murkrow. Murkrow's Japanese name is Yamakarasu. And unfortunately not in this generation, but in 4th generation it gets the evolution called Honchkrow, which doesn't look as cool as Murkrow, but oh well. You have to have something that you have to have a little trade-off when getting new evolutions, unlike the ones were introduced in the same generation, they've got more of a thing in common with each other, like for an example, like Charmander to Charmeleon, they've got the same kind of design-ish, obviously different colouring here and there, and then like then Charizard, they're almost like they're almost identical, but obviously look much meaner and they're obviously angrier than usually. That's how you can tell. Make the first evolution cute, then second evolution a little meaner, and then the final evolution the meanest. You know what I mean? On Eevee's case, just make them look cute. I mean, you look at Sylveon, you look at Jolteon, you look at Vaporeon, you look at poor Flareon, Espeon, and Umbreon. And you look them in the face and don't tell me they don't look cute. It's one of those things where you can't help it but say oh when you see them. Maybe that's why the EV plushes are so hard to come by now. Anyway, who recognises that cry? It's Electrode. Or mine. The joke, and the usual joke with Electrode is that it explodes. It is actually quite a fast Pokemon, as you can see right now. Anyway, as usual, his Crystal Sprite is based on his Gold Sprite. The Silver Sprite actually shows off quite good use of the almost 3D in the sprites. And his Sapphire Sprite is almost based on his Crystal Sprite, you know, obviously, but not with him winking like he is right now. Oh look, he's used self-destruct. That is the move that everybody assumes associates with good old Electrode. Is that he'll explode. Even the anime takes a PISS. Even the anime takes the piss out of this. You know, with them in the episode in the Generation 3 adaptation where they find this point that's missing his pearl that is usually on its head. It picks up an Electrode thinking that's its pearl. No. And whilst the gang try to take it off, it explodes on them. There's a short song about Electrode called Oh Electrode. Then with Electrode fainted, or caught if you wanted to catch 3 of them. I don't know why you'd want to catch 3 Electrodes really. And with this, we are finished with the Team Rocket Hideout, and what our good old friend Lance gives us in return is HMO6, which is Wardrobe, which is needed to get into certain places like the Islands, as we've seen on our way to Cyanwood City. Cyanwood. We will stick on this take you back, as you seen in 2 parts ago. Now we can finally take on the good old gym. I will announce which type this gym is. And if you put all there's 16 gyms in total. At this point there was 17 types. It was 17 types, something like that. But obviously every gym has a different type. As we know, Gen 1 it had rock, then water. Well, anyway, go up here. Don't go up that way, but instead go this way. And this here, if you came in here before the Team Rocket would force money out of you. But because we stopped Team Rocket, this guy gives you TM56, which is Sludge Bomb. This is the move that I've been waiting to teach my Bloom or Kushihana, and now I can finally evolve it. Yep, that's me, and now to evolve my Now to evolve it. Now to evolve my good old Ode, sorry, my good old Kushihana. And do something a bit more cute. Something that's less poisonous. Where is it? No. Nope. No. Problematic. I had to look up the Japanese for this No. Nope. Anyway, if you know what I'm going for a Sunstone. And people who know who have played this and this the championship versions obviously will know what know that thankfully we've got a new evolution in this game, which I'm taking advantage of. Which is to find the actual item which we slaved away in the. It's actually only took me one turn to get in the bug catching contest. That's a big extras. Had to get my pieces of paper again for this. Nope. But once you wait, you get to hear the awesome song that is the Witch of Lake of Rage. Yep, I finally got it. What? Kuchihan is evolving! This is a new Pokemon, just Kirihana. Its English name is Bellossom. It is a grass type Pokemon. And because I'm only allowed to use Johto Pokemon, this evolution was found in Johto. So obviously I'm going to use it. And with that, almost all my Pokemon are evolved. It's just one more to go, and that's going to take a while. Anyway, with this new evolution, I think we should go and face the gym now, don't you? Anyway, this gem right here, obviously once I save, I can finally reveal what it is. This gem here is an ice type gem, if you can tell from this. And I forgot that the seals were in here. Anyway, as we know from good old Kanto that we had the rock, water, electric, grass, poison, psychic, fire, and ground type as the as the types we had. And obviously, as we know from this game, we had the other types we weren't used, like flying, bug, normal, ghost, fighting, steel, which was new at the time, and obviously this one is ice. And then we've got one more type that hasn't been used. That isn't an Elite Four. The Elite Four doesn't use. I don't know what was with Game Freak's obsession with the rock type for starting the gyms, because I mean Gen 3 and 4 they start that they start that as the first gym. Obviously it's making it harder on the people who chose the fire type, as most people usually do for some odd reason. And then in Gen 5 they just outright gave said right stuff it. Whichever type you got, we're giving you the disadvantage. I'm making you use one of those stupid pan Sage, Panseer, Panflora. Since Gen Since Gen 2, we've never actually had this. Yeah, but like I was trying to say, so since Gen 2, we haven't actually seen another ghost type gem, because I mean we've had fighting, we've had almost all of them. We've never actually had a dark type gem as well, which is weird. Not even in Gen 6 have we got one. We've got bug, we've got rock, we've got fighting, we've got grass, we've got electric, we've got the new fairy type, which I'll admit that was actually quite cool that they did that. Psychic and ice. If you ever do, the rarity that we'll see another ghost type gem. But no matter what, they will likely have a Gengar, and I mean, Steel type, which we might see again, I don't know. They always use Steelix. I'm not sure about the Elite Four though. They probably use a Steelix, I mean, it's a good Pokemon. As Jay Witz proved, Onix and a Steelix can be a big disaster. And for people who have actually seen his videos, then they'll know what I'm talking about. One little fact is that with Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald, you can actually continue the game without defeating Winona, the Fortree City gem. But obviously, once you have to go to Elite Four, then you have to battle it because, well, you need 7 badges to get in. If you don't have the 7 badges, well, you're screwed. Fun fact that Pokemon, the Hoenn Gym Leader is the only gym leaders not to have versus sprites. Because I mean, obviously the others do, because it was introduced in Gen 4 and onwards. And because obviously Brock and all the other gym leaders, they all appeared in Gen 2, and obviously the Gen 4 remake of Gen 2, as everybody knows, had them all. Then they obviously had the VS sprites made. So Gen 3 is the only one that's not done it yet. Well, we'll just wait till Gen 6 gives us a Gen 3 remake, which might happen. seems we're almost done with this part. And as usual, I shall see you next time, when we probably take on the Gym Leader, likely. See you then.